You didn't hear from me last week. Why is that? Oh, because it was Roadcheck and we were working late. You know what? I almost walked out the door again today because it's also getting late. Another tough one out there, right? Tough to find capacity. If you're a broker watching this, you know that. You don't need me to tell you that. Tender rejections, yeah, reflecting what we've seen. We're seeing price rise, right? Everyone's getting crunched. And the Southeast, that's starting to get more and more difficult. Last week, it was kind of like, oh, well, last week wasn't going to be that bad. Last week was that bad. Well, maybe this week isn't going to be that bad. This week is that bad. So, we're just kind of continuing to see that roll. And what we're seeing is the slightest lift on volume. I mean, just the barely slightest lift on volume. And again, even that small lift on volume, the dislocation of capacity created by a Roadcheck, and all of a sudden you have not enough for higher capacity on the road to be able to handle freight. It's what we've been saying all year. There's nothing crazy about it, right? Capacity has been coming out of the market. You've got Class 8 retail sales. Those are way down. Those 4 consecutive months below replacement level. You got Class 8 net orders. Those are down at their lowest level since May of 2020. Look it up. It's real. Yes, capacity is exiting the market, but without the major demand trigger, it's still not going to be enough to flip the market. Remember, markets almost never flip off of capacity. Markets flip off demand. And until we see demand, it's more likely than not that we're going to just be in this crunch where things get squeezed tighter and tighter and tighter. And eventually, yes, that pushes some spot rates up. Yes, that pushes some contract rates up, but does not flip the market. Not likely. We'll see. Maybe in the short term, it's a little bit different. Because from now until July 4th, this is really when you start to see that seasonal demand lift. And if that seasonal demand lift happens and you see more of the disruptions happen, then you're going to see more of a spot market. And as the spot market grows, sorry, I can't speak, then all of a sudden you start to see a little bit more sensitivity and volatility.